So I'm actually sitting here editing a video, and my husband called me and he goes, Heather, there is definitely a swarm in the cinder block where you caught that original swarm. So let's go check. Oh my gosh. Bees! What are you girls doing? Oh my goodness. A little bit of a precarious situation. I'm trying to get them out of this cinder block and into this box without having to try to shake the bees from a cinder block, which is really heavy, into the hive. I'd really love for them just to crawl in, but in order to do that I have to have the queen in there, and I don't see her on the surface. I haven't set the cinder block down. I am very carefully, slowly moving it so the girls can move. All right. There's the queen. We got her. Got the queen in the clip. This is going to be a successful swarm catch. She's unmarked. I'm gonna stick her in this box here. All right. Remember, sometimes swarms travel with more than one queen. So in theory, the bees really should just start marching into the box because their queen is in there. But if there's another queen, it could make them hesitate a little bit more. Oh, there she is. See her on the outside? I'm just gonna set her down. She's right here. Don't want her flying off. There she goes. She crawled down in. Sorry, I wanted to close them up fast. As you guys have seen in previous videos, queens can fly at this stage, in the swarming stage, and I really didn't want her flying off. It would send everybody else into the air. So she's in the box now, she's free and roaming, and we're just waiting for the rest of the bees to crawl right on home. Looks like these bees are not gonna have a problem finding their way home. That little cluster that's left inside the cinder block is getting smaller and smaller as the minutes pass. So let's go check on the rest of the bees. When my husband called me and said that there was a swarm, look, I apparently left a hive tool over here. My original initial thought when my husband called me and said that there was a swarm at the cinder blocks where I had recently moved one of our last swarms was that, okay, I moved that swarm too soon and they've absconded or abandoned their current location in favor of the old location. That would completely negate everything that I told you guys in that video about how to move bees within your apiary. The bees that I moved are still happily at home. So this is a brand new swarm. It wasn't that they absconded or completely abandoned their hive. It's just bees doing what bees do. Oh my. Hang on guys, you're getting assaulted. I'm putting on my gloves. Yep, she's still hell-bent on killing you and me. So my bees in general are very, very gentle, but I did just walk in front of them, which is usually a no-no. Come on, baby. Don't waste your life on that camera. And there's always one bee who is out for blood, and it's this one. Let's check on the flow hives here. Ooh, boy. Look at them in here. This is our first year actually using our Flow Super on our flow hive, and it looks like the bees are taking to it without any issue. At the moment, what they're doing is filling all the cracks and crevices in this plastic frame in here with their own wax and propolis. And we are in a nectar flow right now, so I'm sure that they are filling it up with nectar that will become honey. Go back home, sweetheart. You're doing your job very well. It also is time for me to wash my bee suit. I'm not exactly sure how to wash my camera, but they like to attack it kind of often. And when a bee manages to sting either your clothing or anything else, they do leave a pheromone behind, which is an alarm pheromone, and it triggers other bees into the defensive state of mind. So by washing my suit, I'll be able to remove that pheromone and start from ground zero. I need to do it. She's mad. All right. Like most of them have made their way in. Swarms in general are considered to be weaker colonies. They're not very big, and by putting the entrance reducer on them, it gives them a smaller space that they have to defend from larger colonies that might want to come in and rob them once they get some stores built up. Right now, they don't have really anything in there. There is a little bit of drawn comb. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a separate playlist for all of my swarm catches. So if you feel like you've missed out on some or you wanna double check that, go ahead and click this link right here and it's gonna take you to the whole playlist.